Okay, so I'm here at Taco Bell. It's Emily O'Gorman. Emily, you could call me. So I'm over here at Taco Bell. I'm trying to get myself a burrito. I'm trying to get myself something to drink, something tasty. As I go and I check my email or my phone. So this bitch is literally gonna say she's literally gonna say, we did this so that we could literally just screw over society and then shit on them, fucking slam them into the ground, and they'll have to do what we say because there's nothing that they could really do about it at that point. We'll laugh in their faces and we'll say basically okay, well, we'll give you a chance to apologize to us then for doing something that we really didn't condone you to do, and in that you were just doing something that was like a humanly thing, but we don't really like that. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna make a payment plan for you to apologize for our doing and what we did wrong. So first off, it's kind of one of those things where you're like, excuse me, I understand that you think you're so beautiful and you're so powerful and you're so high and mighty that nobody else could literally live their lives or whatever is not part of your agenda. But honestly, I ain't trying to do that life, man. I don't know. It just seems somebody doing something wrong and then sitting there and telling me to apologize for their doing. It's excuse me, number one, I really don't need your negativity, but on top of that, I really don't need you to be sitting here stressing me out because now I can't do what I want in society and people are putting nasty shit in the burritos, making me homeless, and I'm one of the really people that don't want to be homeless amongst a lot of other people. We're not joking. I'm not joking when I say this shit sucks, man. It sucks. If fucking people don't want to get food that day in the lines, they won't. But it's somebody's gonna go and sit there and say that I have to apologize for their mistakes. It's pretty fucked up, man, because literally it's I can't walk anywhere without somebody literally staring at me and saying oh, well, she's not worth it, she doesn't deserve it, for the sole purpose that I have a car or I have a resource over her or something like that. It's really stupid and dumb. So anyways, then I go on my Aunt Kathy's profile today and she says something so stupid. She says, so basically she lets people on to believe that there's somebody out there who will literally just look you in the face and say I don't really care what you do. I'm gonna sit there and I'm gonna slam your jaw into the ground, basically. But I'm not really gonna sit there and just do it because you deserved it, or I'm not gonna do it for any reason at all except for that I'm deciding that you're the one to pick on today. It's okay, well, if you really think about it in the scheme of things, they're just basically saying they're basically just saying I don't like you because if everybody knew who you were, I would be incompetent. And it's well, yeah, no fucking shit, man. Whatever you say. No shit. And honestly, it's kind of one of those things where it's okay, so you're gonna sit here and you're gonna tell me on top of that I have to apologize for what you did wrong on top of it. Otherwise, you're gonna turn my life into literally let me think for about it for a second. So you're gonna turn my life into whatever you make of it, she implies. Whatever I decide to make of it, whatever I decide to hold against you. So basically it's okay, so now you're fucking with my right to succeed because you're slamming my mouth or jaw into a piece of concrete, or almost doing it, just to say that I'm somehow not worthy of flourishing in my ability of knowledge or something like that, to where you're so intimidated, you would rather laugh and tell society that I wasn't worth having that resource for no goddamn reason other than the fact that if I had that resource, I would be seen as, let me think for a second. If I had that resource, I would be seen for how people want to see me. Right? I'd be seen for how people want to see me. But honestly, because I don't have that resource, because she laughed and said, "Oh no, now you gotta go that way." Like it's like a freaking, something that she's, it's like asking a parent or something, and then them just saying like, "Oh, like, I'm not gonna answer that question. You just go right to your room." And it's like they're a teenager and they're like, I asked for help. But I'm not saying I'm asking for her for help. I'm just saying it's kind of one of those things to where you feel so like belittled, and it's like probably the parents didn't even know themselves. Like, you feel so belittled. I don't feel intimidated. I don't feel fearful. I feel that she's trying to belittle me throughout society, so society decides that they're worth more than me having a resource or whatever it is. And it's like, okay, well, I'm not really about that life, man. I'm not really about people getting convinced this or that while laughing in their face, not showing their true emotions or what it is that they're trying to show through, just to say like, "Oh no, it's not anything, it's just her just running over here chasing me again." It's like, I'm not running over there chasing you, you dumb bitch. I'm over there literally just trying to live my life. Like, I'm literally just trying to live my life. And she makes it so fucking hard to do that. I don't know really what other direction to go into besides realize that she's doing it just to get some kind of upper hand so that nobody will realize and they'll turn an eye to it. It's like, okay, well, honestly, at that point, you're just like literally just doing it to like just to keep going. Like, there's no reason, there's no nothing. You're literally just doing it to keep going. And to me, that's so cowardly, honestly, if you think about it. Like, for someone to put yourself in her shoes really fast, for someone to literally just see someone walk by trying to make it by, laugh at them as if they did something to seek you out when they didn't, and then all of a sudden just decide to just like pick on them for the fact that they cause some kind of reaction that you can sit there and slap them over. Like, because they reacted, now we get to punish them. It's like, I didn't do anything to even be looking at you or in your space at all. Like, what does that say about a person? Honestly, what the hell does that say about a person?